Welcome back, YouTube. And I guess Bugboy stream because I think he's still on. No, the stream is still on. Guess he's not yet. So, yes, we're going to throw ourselves at the.
Let's get strong.
Is there any level up we can give to Kakashi? Please tell me there are. No. Okay.
Let's get strong. You got what it takes.
You got what it takes to survive.
Well, guess it's okay.
Oh.
Sand clone. Sand clone. Well, guess it's okay.
Stupid static.
I have returned.
Oh, come back.
Thank you. I had now have a quesadilla. So you got him the file, that's it?
Yeah, I got the file. I don't know what to do with it though, so.
You go to your documents. You go to documents, ESX to cheats, and you paste the file into there. And then after you do that, make sure the ESX has cheats enabled, and then restart the game.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know why, but I was hearing a lot of static when we were gone on occasion.
Weird. It might have been the game audio picking up on my microphone. That's my only guess.
Okay. My headphones are falling off of my head, but I'm trying to infinite combo Conqueror.
Conqueror is manipulating your headphones. He's using his puppet jutsu to puppet your headphones.
Okay.
It's over.
No, it's not yet, Kakashi. I wish it was. Crap.
Dodge him. Shadow Clone Jutsu. Dodge him. Dodge him. Dodge him. Shadow Clone Jutsu. Shadow Clone Jutsu. Shadow Clone Jutsu. Dodge him. Shadow Clone Jutsu.
Nice try. Let's see how well it goes when you power up Kakashi a bit.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, okay.
Well, I'd have to restart it anyway, so.
Yep. You go into your My Documents, which is the actual file folder.
Okay.
Doing
I have to do this all on the pad, so it's going to take a while. Okay.
Okay, copy that and then go to Documents.
Okay.
Do you not have My Games?
Okay.
Really? You don't have PSX2 there? Okay, where's your PSX2 directory?
I don't remember.
Oh, you need to go there, wherever that is.
Okay.
That's for the shortcut.
Yeah.
Properties, find target.
Oh, I thought it was there. Okay.
No, find target, which I assume is that first button.
Oh.
I can't read French, so I don't know. No, not that one.
Okay.
Okay, cheats. Go regular cheats. Paste it there.
Okay.
Now go to back to PSX. No, the actual PSX program.
The program. Okay.
Yeah, sorry, I did not specify. Go to System. And then click Turn on Cheats, which is the second one, the codes one. Not the second one. Yeah, that one.
Okay.
Okay, then load the game again. And it should work.
Okay.
And you'll know if you go to the level up screen and you see the virtue is really high. Also, I need to move out to launch off the screen now.
Yeah, and I think I might have to restart the Discord stream. I don't know.
Alright.
Are you still seeing? Are you seeing the game working on the Discord?
Yes, I'm still seeing it working.
Okay. Focus back on it.
Naruto Uzumaki Chronicles 2.
This here, put this here, and here.
Let's get strong.
Let's get strong. Okay.
Yep, it's working. Cool.
I love how the virtue number goes down, but it automatically goes up right after. Holy
Yeah. Now let's see how much of a match you are for Itachi. We've already beaten the game before, so fudge it, we might as well do this. We've beaten it twice, and we've also beaten Kakashi's mode.
Kashi having lower stats than pretty much anyone except the ninjutsu attack where he's the best. Because lightning blade. I guess.
To be fair, one of those people you're comparing it to is Naruto. And Naruto arguably has more potential than Kakashi.
Why is there a random 2? Oh, is that... Oh yeah, it's when we got one of those scrolls that gives literally 2 to a stat.
Right. Which reminds me, you should have an infinite number of those now, too. Whatever that's worth, if you want to bother with those. Including the one that gives 2 to every stat.
Oh,
We can check our items after this to see if we have those.
Choji Max Taijutsu.
Nice. I want to see how high Guy's Taijutsu attack can get.
Oh.
The most dynamic of entries.
Riveting gameplay. Increasing meters. Number go big.
Real, we're never going to grind up this much.
Yeah.
There's no point in it.
750 for Lee. Lee with the highest base health as well.
Yeah, but now we're on Guy.
Lee with the highest base health as well. Taijutsu attack, okay. Highest Taijutsu defense.
Nice. He has 10 more Taijutsu defense than freaking Koji. Baddies rule! Did you forget about that line? Koji says it.
Holy shit, look at that health difference. Highest base health, 550. Gotta be like, fuck you, no, it's me.
Because fuck you. Wait, didn't Naruto have 800?
Oh, no, right, Naruto had 700, I believe.
Right.
Did he have... No, he had 500. He has 700 in the
He
attack
had
and
700 in every other stat. Okay. We haven't seen Sasuke's yet, but yeah.
Okay, so he has really high health, but his defenses are really low.
Right, he has automatic defense. Why does he need defenses?
I mean, you could argue, why does he need the crazy health as well?
Because sand armor, I don't know.
Kankuro's stats are kind of lackluster, but I guess the puppet retargeting some enemy's attack is kind of
right.
Okay.
I just happened to look down and see I want burger.
520. Oh, less chakra than Naruto. I mean, there.
He's gonna be 710 and everything, just to be 10 higher than Naruto. Oh, 20, okay. But still, he's slightly higher than Naruto in all those fields.
So, literally everything except Chakra Sasuke does it better than Naruto.
And health. Oh, wait, no, health, yeah. So, no, it's literally everything but chakra. And I mean, 9 tails. That makes sense.
Let's get
Check the
stronger.
shop, what items you have.
Oh, right.
Also, that's where we'll buy the new skill plates, if you remember.
Stock up on
Stock up on it?
I think we have the items. We're good.
Oh, we already did that.
Right, we already did that. Go to sell. I want to see what you get in sell. Okay, yeah. Huh, so that one might not necessarily be working, but whatever. That's fine, that item code was mostly minor. It's mainly the Rio.
Oh, we were only missing 3. Nice.
Save.
Good idea.
Save game. Let's get.
There. Made that slightly bigger now.
Yay. No. No, I'm not done yet. Can you believe it that I'm not done yet?
Come on, I could do this all day. I think even you knows that reference.
Okay.
Now we get to the riveting gameplay. Puzzle solving.
Yep.
While I eat in the background. I should probably be muting my mic while I'm eating now. I think about it. I don't feel like it.
Is there anything big that we probably want? Interesting. We probably want the Fort's Legacy. No, we don't want the Fort's Legacy. We maxed out on Virtue.
Right? Who cares about Virtue?
Ninja Essential. Oh right, Sakura Shield. I forgot how broken Sakura Shield was.
Right.
Oh hey, here you can have a 5-slot thing. Or for 6 slot, you can have reduce it by 10%. Whoops. Normally I would be against using the health orb bonus on a generic moveset, but she can generate her own health orbs, so...
Right.
Ooh,
Besides, you do get health orbs in the actual survival mission.
Yeah, you do get them, but I'm not planning to do it with Sakura because I got her unique stuff again. Got her unique stuff already.
Right.
Oh, that's a tree. Okay.
Big Chungus scroll.
Defense. Oh wow, because most of the defense, most of the attack stats are at around 700. As soon as we get a completed skill ship, we get at least in the 1000.
Yep, pretty much everyone is going to have like 1,000 or nearly 1,000 in their stats. If you put it the other way, you can fit it in there. That way.
Mm.
Or you can put it there, that works too.
Do I want defense? Yeah, I think I want more defense. More defense.
More of it! You must have more of it! Honestly, I can't think of a better way to spend my Friday afternoon.
uh, which
It's honestly
sounds
one of the
weird
best
when you're
table
considering
food I've had in a while.
which
Sorry,
is
go ahead.
weird. Which is weird considering what I'm currently doing. The fact that I'm currently doing just placing stuff on a puzzle grid.
Right, well, I'm basically just hanging out with a buddy for like 5 hours. That's how I see it. 4 hours so far. And we're just chilling, having fun, which is kind of what Variety Friday is all about, you know?
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Remember
You
when
don't
this?
need Chakra Restore.
Remember when this was the most broken thing we had?
Uh-huh. Remember when that plus Drain Effect was crazy?
Yeah. Big orb.
Farm remembers.
Then hmm. Invincible dash recovery, get a tumble guard spoils, blah blah blah. Orb absorb. Right. Hmm. Shut up. I hope the phone notification picked up because now it just seems that I said shut up to nothing.
I did not hear it.
Oh, okay.
But I think given the fact that you said that, we now have context.
Yeah. Can I? No, I can't fit that.
Nope, you could fit the other one, but you can't fit that in there. The other one that you had before.
Let's put infinite chakra.
I like how that straight up looks like sensu beans. I don't know, it's like, how broken would sensu beans be in Naruto? Answer, extremely broken. It would lead to situations like unlimited chakra. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Because, yeah, I mean, think about it. Like, how busted would it be if you had sensu beans that you could just grow, like out Dragon Ball, but in Naruto? Like, imagine the Akatsuki members, but they had access to sensu beans.
Yeah.
Because not only does that stuff refill all of your energy, it also refills all your health and heals bodily injuries, as well as feeding you for a week.
Mm-hmm.
So, you remember all that stuff in Nagato? How he was crippled for a very long time?
Sensubin. Problem
Yep.
solved.
He's no longer crippled. And heck, an all sensu bean diet can also extend your life. Remember how Madara was in a cave and crippled for a long time?
Sensubin.
There you go.
You have a problem related to your health? Slap a Sensubin. Problem solved. The end.
It is the literal wonder drug that actually works. You want to help an opponent fight your kid at full strength? Sensu bean.
Yep, definitely a thing that happened.
Yep. Now that this has me thinking of the Sasuke versus Itachi fight, but if Goku was there and like, oh, Itachi, you're sick. That would be an unfair fight. Here's a sensu bean. So that Itachi could be healthy when he fought Sasuke. Just pulling a cell but with Sasuke. Oh, God. Because, okay, here, I want to get your opinion on that. You remember the fight between Sasuke and Itachi, right?
Yep.
Do you think he would have been
Kind
able
of.
to beat Itachi if Itachi was actually healthy?
Probably not.
What did you say?
Probably not. I don't think so.
Yeah, I personally don't think so either. For anyone who's watching this far in the YouTube video, comment cheesecake in the comments so I know. Before I told them to comment cookie, now I'm telling them to comment cheesecake.
Okay. Oh.
You skip one. There we go.
So we have a taijutsu-oriented Sakura. I guess that makes sense.
Yep. I mean, most of her stuff is taijutsu. Except for
healing.
the Sakura Blizzard, which is weapon-based.
Mm-hmm. Okay, next. Next.
Really?
I forgot to put back Infinite Chakra on Rock Lee.
Ah, okay. That works.
That's I wasn't expecting to have to do it, which is why I just went. Which is why there was some dead silence for like 5 seconds because I was like, wait, that's not supposed to be like that.
Okay, so I vote that we undo that and redo it.
Yay. Okay. Okay. The big stuff first. We probably always want air dash on people because that's just really useful for movement.
I agree, though I never get good use out of it myself, but you do.
Orb absorb. absorb whatever else is coming out of this middle section. I could put it on top. Do you have a lot of taijutsu stuff? No. Do you have a lot of ninjutsu stuff? Yeah. Oh, wow. That's the ninjutsu. Okay.
It doesn't give as much, though. Oh, okay. Never mind.
Then I can... Corner 1 done. Yeah, that's just good. Guess it's going to be in a weird spot like this. Yeah, like that is probably better. Anything we really need? That's pretty big. It's chakra.
Man, VLC Media Player. It's been a long time since I heard of that thing.
Ninjutsu attack up 50. Taijutsu attack down 30.
Yep. It's an exclusive tip to him.
Ninjutsu attack and ninjutsu defense both up 20. One, two, three. 2, 3, and 2, 1, and then that sends one down. That's I find it interesting that they gave him essentially two of the same effect, just with different shapes.
That is interesting. Definitely.
If I remember, we had something similar the first time we built him.
Yeah. If I remember correctly, we did. Also, it's weird to say that my teenage years were a decade away. But yes, technically, I am over a decade older than a teenager. Yes? Come in.
We're gonna go out for a bit.
Okay, take care.
Just letting you know we weren't gonna be here
Yep.
in case you got up.
See you when you get back.
Yep.
Love you, bye. Bye, Bob. Okay, they just left.
Oh. Ninja, I think. I'm gonna put you elsewhere. Because I just had an idea. I can take the necklace thing and put it here. Oh. Doesn't extend far enough. Then it creates a bunch of ones. I'll just create one. Okay. We need one anyways to health up. See. Then. Ooh, got a lot of ninjutsu stuff. Should probably calm down on those. Oh, yeah, that was the drain effect spot when we didn't have infinite chakra.
Right, exactly. That was a perfect spot to drain.
Well, you know what? Symmetry. The power of the foot compels you.
He compels you.
Oh. Okay then. Here. And put an orb here. Nine. And probably find. I can find more. I just don't see which one we would really want. I guess the effect of orb absorb. Does it mean all of them or just the first one?
No idea.
Draws an orb over. Just in
Oh.
case.
Do you not remember how the orb absorbs work?
Nope.
Because I remember how they work.
Oh.
Yeah, that magnet and orb absorb plus pulls them in stronger, and then the big one you put up there just extends the range of it.
Okay.
So basically, orb absorb pulls them in, orb absorb plus pulls them in stronger, and then orb absorb X just increases the range of the absorbing.
Also, because we don't have a good necklace thing to put, I just decided to put spoils of battle because I was running out of ideas.
Right, that works.
That fits. That creates.
Leads a lot of 1x1s. Well, we need 2 more attack ones, so.
Yeah.
We need 2 more taijutsu. And then what's left? The taijutsu attack plus 10, isn't that one? Yeah, that could fit.
And then empty chip it out.
Yep. We do have a 1x2 chip, so that'll work.
Yay.
Yay!
Right.
That worked.
Now
So-
time to get the only character that's going to have over 1,000 health.
Right. Yep.
Sorry, just before, I would like to point out the random 3 holes in the middle that are now not holes, and that's fun.
It's funny, yes.
So, remove all. Thank you. So we need a fast Gara, so those words are weird in my mouth.
Right. A fast Gara. So you've actually seen farther in the series than I thought you did.
Nice.
What do you think of Kamui as a Sharingan ability?
Which one's Kamui again?
Kamui is the one that Obito and Kakashi have. Except they have different versions of it.
I find it weird.
Do you remember how they work?
No,
Do you
not
want me to remind you?
exactly. Sure.
Okay. So basically, the Itachi, we'll go over the Kakashi version because it's less powerful but also simpler. So he can make a vortex appear somewhere else in space within his line of sight. And he can pull things into what's called the Kamui dimension by pulling them into that vortex. The exact limits on it are undefined. However, it's assumed to be the more chakra you pour into it, the stronger it is. Because that's how jutsus work.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's basically how that one works. It's just a long distance form of Kamui. What the one that Obito has, which is arguably the stronger version, is the close distance form of Kamui. Which, if you don't remember how that one works, basically what he can do multiple different things. First off, he can make portals appear where his eye is to suck himself and other people that are nearby him into the Kamui dimension, which he can then exit from to other areas.
Okay.
Obito himself. We're talking about Obito here. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Okay. And another thing he can do is he can use Kamui to pull pieces of his body into the Kamui dimension, and this can allow him to phase through attacks.
Oh my god, yes, I remember after Pain died.
Yeah.
Where the girl with all the explosions.
Right.
The girl
And you know,
with her that.
sorry, go ahead.
I feel that if it was pretty much anyone else, it would have been game over for them.
Right. And even for Obito, it was game over for him because she specifically set up enough explosions that they'll kill him for 5 minutes straight. Because if you don't remember, the passing through things has a 5-minute hard time limit, a 5-minute long time limit.
Oh, so she knew. Wow.
She knew, yes. She knew that it had a time limit. The only reason why he survived that, quote unquote, is because he used that one jutsu that Danzo abused
Oh.
to come back from the dead. Yeah, because he had a second Sharingan hidden under his mask. That wasn't originally his. He took it from an Uchiha. But yeah. Sorry, go ahead. What were you saying?
No, I was just like, oh, okay.
Yeah. So that's how he actually survived that. She actually outdid his entire timer. But despite that fact, he still survived because he used up one of his Sharingan completely to do that come back from the dead thing that Danzo does.
Okay.
Yeah. And as I say, he stole one, so it wasn't one of his. It was a Uchiha one that he had hidden under his mask, just in case shit happened. And guess what? Shit happened, and she planned for this. She honestly, if she had known he had two Sharingan, she would have been able to plan even more. But the fact that she did not know was the only reason why she did not win that fight. If
Yeah,
he didn't have two Sharingan there, unless he sacrificed his Kamui Eye, he would have died. So yeah, that's pretty crazy. She came the closest to actually killing Obito of anyone in the series that you've seen so far.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, so yeah, that's the specific thing. The time limit is 5 minutes. He can have any particular part of his body faced out for 5 minutes maximum. And it's never actually specified how quickly those 5 minutes recharge. It's just stated that the maximum limit is 5 minutes sustained. So it might recharge slowly, it might recharge instantly, we don't know. But do you want perspective on what 5 minutes of phasing out looks like?
Sure.
You know the fight between Goku and Frieza?
Oh!
That was 5 minutes.
I mean,
He
granted,
could be phased out for that entire fight.
granted, people in Dragon Ball are faster than Naruto, at least at that point in time, from that point in Dragon Ball and the point that I see in
Right.
Naruto, because I think the highest speed feat that I have access to right now is the tagging and lightning bolt one, which they're probably way faster than that because that's like Kid Kakashi, but
You've actually seen faster than that because you've seen the one guy do his light show parade attack or whatever it's called, which moves at the speed of light.
I don't remember that guy. I don't remember him.
There's the one dude who works under the one Kage. He has white hair. He's a black dude with white hair.
Okay.
If I showed you a picture, you'd be able to recognize him. Let me pull up a picture of it because I have my web browser open. Okay, I'll just search that then. Yeah. Yeah, it's this guy. Okay. And I'll send you a picture on Discord. Putting in your DMs.
Oh, okay.
This guy.
Okay, I didn't know one of his attacks was light.
Yeah, one of his attacks is stated directly in data books to be light speed.
Okay.
So basically, anyone that scales above him scales above light speed. But even then, that's still not as fast as most Dragon Ball characters, because most Dragon Ball characters are also faster than that.
Mm-hmm.
I think his name's like Dory or something. I don't remember. Let me see if I can pull up the actual Dead Oak skin. What is this character's actual name? That's the question. Because that will tell me. Is it Omoi? No, Dari. There we go.
In here, another no empty chip set.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, not enough health items for Gara to increase to. Oh fuck! I forgot to put his special chips.
Whoops. Check his special chips.
Ninjutsu attack and Taijutsu defense both up 50.
Ah, here we go. Storm Release Laser Circus. Boom. It's a storm release technique that Dari of Kumogakure uses, which manipulates water and lightning. It's a leading movement technique that freely controls multiple light rays emitted from joined hands and attacks only the place that has been aimed. So it manipulates light rays to attack someone. And yeah, people use this to scale the Raikage, which you know which one I'm referring to, the Raikage, I believe it's A. I forget which one it is. The one that scales to 8 tails, dude.
Oh yeah, his brother. Oh my god, I remember when we were watching Naruto the first time in the watch party. The first time we heard his Japanese voice and the Japanese actor playing him, we were all having a big smile and laughing our asses off.
Yeah, I can totally see that.
Yeah, when he's all like, "Oh, kumu yaru," or something like that. I have no clue if that was a good or that was good or not for the voice.
Who cares? It's a scuff stream anyway. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, the fourth Raikage dude. He scales above that, so he already is Lightspeed, and he's one of the fastest characters at that time before Sasuke shows up and fights him. So the version of Sasuke that attacked Kage Summit, which if you remember was MS Sasuke soon after he first awoken MS. Characters that scale above that Sasuke are Lightspeed. Or scale above Raikage, the fourth Raikage. Which is a lot of people. Including Itachi, actually. So, yeah, that's interesting. But no, yeah, that's still nowhere near Dragon Ball. Because we had, if we just get to Dragon Ball Z Saiyan Saga, that's still not reaching those speeds. Because they have massive FTL in there. Power scaling terms, most people probably won't get. Right, I guess.
Massively faster than light, yeah, because of the Piccolo scaling.
Yep, because of the Piccolo scaling.
Indirectly, Dispo existing and the narrator being all like speed of light and stuff, which caused its own stuff, also had the side effect of slightly nerfing that speed.
It did until they corrected it to super speed mode, which is what it was supposed to be.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Either way, sorry, go ahead.
Okay, because I was like, yeah, it would mean that instead of it taking like 4 seconds minus the time to travel light, well, actually, I think it's still applicable because if you take the Beerus and Goku clashing, the light from it could be seen from outside the universe, like pretty much immediately.
Right. So really, if we're talking, I was about to bring this up actually, the fact that the speed of light is just a lot faster in Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
So when we talk about speed of light or faster than light feats, we're talking about relative to real life speeds of light.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but in Dragon Ball, light moves so fast that instantly shown outside of a macroversal realm immediately.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's like you could go from like one instant being here, the next instant you're in 5 universes over, if not even more.
Yeah, the best possible. I think the best case scenario is Goku and Beerus collide. You see the effect for like 2 seconds, then cut to Supreme Kai and Elder Kai. So if you want to like take it the lowest speed possible, you have to say it took light 3 seconds to get out of the universe and into the Kai's realm.
Exactly, and that's if you're going off only the anime. Because if you go off the manga, it was from one panel to the next panel was the Supreme Kai's.
Mm-hmm.
one panel was the clash, the next pan with the light, and then the next panel was immediately the guys reacting to it.
Yeah.
So if you go off the manga, it pretty much seems immediate, but if you go off the anime, yeah, there's a little bit of time.
Which now it brings me to another quote-unquote mistranslation, where Goku said that instant transmission allows you to travel at the speed of light. Well, in that universe, yes, it does.
Right. In that universe, yes, it does. Because light is just instant in that universe. So yeah. Though we don't know what the speed of light is in Naruto, and from what we've seen, it's about normal.
Yeah. I mean, that's the argument that that's kind of the thing I've learned to do with dumb videos. Like I think that my favorite example was once that the programmer used, where he just showed like a clip of an anime or of an anime scene of just someone writing down something, and he says, well, by that logic, what tells you that in this pen is specifically ink and not the blood of a macrocosmic entity that and he went on this huge like thing that if you were to guess, you would never come up with this.
Right, exactly.
No,
you know, if you want to wank things, you can wank things as high as you want to, just by throwing out logic. But if you want to be logical about things,
yeah,
and look at them holistically, which I learned a lot of that sort of stuff from Webcam Parrot, specifically. They were the one that taught me that, yeah, you gotta look at things as a whole. And don't look at, oh, hey, this weird anti-feed happened, so this character is this low of the level. No. An outlier is not the rule.
Yeah, one of that. And second of all, the point I was more going at was
Let's get stronger
that
and stronger.
when you're in a fictional setting and someone says something that exists in our universe, the planet Earth, the speed of sound, the speed of light, unless you can find counter arguments to say, no, it's a different speed, it's a different thing, it's a different Earth in that universe, it's a different sized Earth, you go with the same as in the real life. Otherwise you get dumb questions like the pen question. Are you sure this pen runs on ink and not on the blood of insert bullshit creature?
Right, exactly. Which is the reason why we only brought that up for Dragon Ball, because we have a direct feed showing light to be faster than in real life.
Yeah. Which, because of that, as I said, to go back to the original point, because of that, we learning that through Super, it scales down everyone from the Saiyan saga, basically.
Potentially, yeah.
I mean, before it was like, oh, it took 4 seconds approximately from when Piccolo shot his blast at the moon and the moon and Piccolo saw the moon exploding. But light takes time to travel. If we take our speed, it would take light like would take like a second and a third, and like almost 1 second and a quarter, I guess, approximately, to go from the moon to here, or here to the moon.
Also, yeah.
So
Also,
yeah, it essentially cuts down the speed of all characters by like 33% from that's used this scaling to determine their speed.
Mm-hmm. And if we bring up 2 more anti-feats, mind if I talk about 2 other big anti-feats from Super that people like to bring up?
Okay.
Let's get strong.
So, one, let's talk back on the Dispo thing with the whole speed. Let's assume it was supposed to be speed of light mode. Okay. That would be scaling to the Dragon Ball speed of light, which would not be an anti-feat and also wouldn't necessarily be an outlier given how strong characters are at that point.
Mm-hmm.
You know, of course, it would be ludicrous given the fact that Whis can't even travel that fast. Think of that for a second. It takes Whis time to get from the Kaioshin realm to Earth. It did not take Light time to get from the Kaioshin realm to Earth.
Yeah.
So, it would be ludicrous for this squad to be that fast, but, you know, my point is, it's not an anti-feat. If anything, it's a really good feat, and also it's a mid-translation. And you know what's the other really dumb argument I see people say to try and downscale, not speed, but power when it comes to Goku specifically?
The 40 tons thing.
No, I mean, yes, that is a thing, but I have no argument to that other than it was just bad writing. I don't actually have a way to disprove it. It's kind of
yeah, because at the same time you've got also the robot that Vegeta struggled to lift.
Right. But no, I was more talking about something I can actually disprove, which is the laser that killed Goku, or at least heavily injured him. Remember that in Resurrection F? People use that to downplay Goku. It's like, oh, he's laser level, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, no, not necessarily. And would you like to know what my biggest answer as to why?
Sure.
Number one, he was off guard, but at first that was not the only reason why that happened. You know, I mean, being off guard is one thing, but it wouldn't make him laser level. No, think about this for a second. Frieza built that laser, and what's one of its main moves? Death Beam. Who's to say that laser wasn't just as strong as a Golden Frieza level Death Beam? We already know Golden Frieza in that arc was stronger than Blue Goku. He just had far less stamina.
Yeah.
So he ran out of stamina. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Something that I don't think we have any confirmation for this, but something that I could honestly see happen if Super Saiyan Goku got his transformation as soon as the fight started against Frieza went full power from the very start. Because previously if you use power scaling, when somebody gets damaged, they seem to be a lot weaker than if they use that same attack at the start of the fight. Looking at Vegeta struggling to defeat Krillin and Gohan.
Right. Looking at Vegeta letting Cell go perfect. So yeah, I just want to bring that up because I find the laser feat kind of dumb because it's very easily disprovable. Who's to say that laser is just as strong as a normal like laser pointer? A normal laser pointer can't do that to anyone. So you're saying Goku at that point is weaker than the average person?
Wise choice.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it was a wise choice, Neji. I think it's a damn argument. All right. Oh. How does it feel to actually have good stats on the characters now?
Feels nice.
Does it feel like night and day in comparison?
Yeah, taking 6 from low last third of the game bosses is pretty it's pretty nice.
Yeah, I agree. It's quite nice. Yeah, we could talk about more power scaling as much as we want to, because I mean, like, I can go days for that. Is there anything else you want to talk about when you do these bosses?
Not that I can think of, but yeah, it's fun to talk about power scaling like that.
Yeah.
Oh, come on! I can't do the 64 palms. Ooh.
Yeah. But yeah, if you want to scale Naruto characters, I don't even think anyone in the current section that you've seen, which is like what, early war or something?
It's
So,
I don't know if you can call it early because I don't know when it ends, but it's after the resurrection, after the resurrection technique has been removed.
Okay. So what have you? Is that the last thing you remember?
I remember Naruto and Kakashi fighting Obito.
Okay, White Mask Obito.
I don't know.
Okay.
And I know
'Cause I know
Madara
Obito
was fighting,
uses mask
and I know
during the war.
Madara defeated, pretty much just stomped on the 5 Kages there.
Yep. With no effort.
Oh, I think Obito was also about to summon a giant thing. I don't remember.
The Geno Maza?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. Because his goal right now is to get all the tail beasts.
I don't remember what you're doing.
Crawling on the wall is what they're doing. Targeting you.
Throwing a bunch of flash grenades, but Neji ignored it.
They do 1 damage right now, so...
Well, with flash grenades, I think the point is more to stun you, but I guess it's... But I'm not sure how effective a flash grenade would be against a Byakugan user.
Right, it would either be super effective or not effective at all, depending on how you interpret it.
Yeah, I won while barely abusing the fact that I had infinite chakra. I'm pretty sure what I just did would be totally doable without the infinite chakra.
wise choice.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay, so based off of where you see in the war arc, most characters would probably be late Dragon Ball level. Not Z, but regular Dragon Ball.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Like, for example, could you see Obito fighting King Piccolo?
Yeah, but the scaling on King Piccolo, I'm not sure how easy it is to scale him because, well, there's the feat of Jackie Chan with powering up. That was pretty neat, but it does require time. And King Piccolo is stronger than him because he beat him. I don't know.
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I think I can see them shenanigan most of the really high tier cast defeat him because they all have some sort of hacks that they almost all have some sort of hacks that they can use to possibly defeat people that are decently stronger than them in terms of raw stats.
Right, because something to consider is that the average Naruto character is a lot smarter than the average Dragon Ball character.
Yeah, because a lot of post early Dragon Ball fight just becomes me have bigger stats than you, I win.
Right, or me use this little clever tactic and you not anticipate it, and then me have bigger stats now and I win.
Yeah.
And I point that one out to the people like Ginyu. Where he had a little clever tactic of damaging himself and then swapping bodies, and now suddenly he has bigger stats.
Yeah.
Okay, for reference, by the way, King Piccolo, we're talking about power levels here, but keep in mind, early Dragon Ball power levels are not necessarily linear back in early Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
But King Piccolo had a power level of 250. Piccolo Jr., around the actual tournament mark, had a power level of 390. So we could probably say something around King Piccolo is like considerably weaker than Piccolo Jr. by quite a bit. And that Piccolo Jr. is quite a bit weaker than the Piccolo we see in Saiyan Saga. That gives you kind of a gauge. However, it is important to remember that Roshi blew up the moon.
Yeah.
Back to Dragon Ball. We know at least that King Piccolo is definitely above a Moonbuster.
Although he wasn't able to do it like out of nowhere, basically.
He had to, Master Roshi did have to fully charge up his attack and everything.
Yeah.
And go into his super form.
Yeah, it's not like Piccolo at the start of the Saiyan Saga, where he just looked at the moon and decided, you're dead, you're gone now.
Alright.
Wow! Even with max stat, Kisame is still doing 59 for Sword Swing.
Yeah, that gives you an idea of how crazy his stats are.
Yeah, it's supposed to be your final challenge, so makes sense. Also, I'm fucking dead. I don't have air dash to dodge Itachi.
Uh-oh. I wonder how much damage Itachi does.
He doesn't do that much, he's just shenanigans.
Okay, I have an idea. I think part of the reason why Kisame is doing so much with physical attacks is because I think his sword might ignore defense. Do you know why I think this?
No, it does affect defense, because earlier I was taking like 100.
Yeah, but you notice like every other attack that doesn't use its sword is doing 1 damage.
Except the the big water attack that he does. Oh wow!
Itachi's only doing 1 damage to you. Okay. So can he hit you 209 times before you can kill him?
Can I beat him before the timer ends, rather?
Fair.
Apparently, yes, I can.
Here goes. 8 kilograms to Paul. 8 Paul. 16 Paul. 32 Paul. 64 Paul.
Neji, you missed one. That was 63 hits.
Yeah, weird.
Impossible.
Win. You have nothing to say to that, Neji? Okay.
Yeah, I think it's because I moved him.
Fair.
Which, now that I think about it, how would a Byakugan user fare against Itachi?
Good question. I don't know how Byakugan interacts with Sharingan Jutsu. Let me look that up, actually. I'll look that up.
Got it? Stock. Let's get stock up on items. Let's get.
I actually do not know, because there's so few Byakugan users in the series.
Mm-hmm. Honestly, it almost feels like at some point. Alright, we upgraded Neji's board. Whoops.
Yeah, so he was doing that without a 50% boost in all 3 of his stats.
A 50% boost in all attacks. His defenses stay the same. I mean, probably not, because we're probably going to bump him up, but
My point was that we upgraded the board and we didn't actually do this, meaning he didn't have the 50% boost from having a completed board.
Edgy anti-stun. Oh, I forgot you got that. Oh, that's why the flash grenades didn't care.
Ah, that's why.
Oh, hey, I'm going to stun you, but what if I have an item that says immune to stun? What's that static
Okay,
that's
so
going on?
what?
What was that static?
I don't know. I didn't notice it.
Okay.
That was strange. I didn't notice anything on my end. I didn't even hear the static.
Okay.
Okay, so basically from the research I'm doing, it depends on the level of Sharingan. If we're talking about regular Sharingan, the Byakugan can basically see through a lot of its illusions. So you get a lot of defense against a regular Sharingan Genjutsu, but if it's the Mangekyo Sharingan, there's a big difference there, and the Mangekyo Sharingan can even affect Byakugan users.
Okay.
Yeah, and mainly it has to do with the fact that one of the main mechanisms of it is it disrupts it disrupts what someone is seeing through their sense. So even if they have increased vision, that doesn't necessarily mean that they can like see past the illusion. It's affecting their entire vision.
Okay.
Now, as for the whole eye contact thing, I still think they need to physically be facing someone. They need to physically be facing the Mangekyo user for it to affect them.
Okay, so no random, oh hey, you were looking at me through the weird angle that the Byakugan allows you to see, basically.
Right. Another important distinction about the Byakugan is that it can if it can see into people and see their chakra networks.
Yep.
So one of the things you can do as a Byakugan user is if you can look into someone else's chakra network, and if you see that it's being disruptive or see that it's being disrupted or weirding out, then you can actually like try to snap them out of it because they're probably in a genjutsu currently.
Hmm.
That's something notable about Byakugans. Also, fun fact, by the way, the second Tsuchikage pointed out something about Byakugans that hadn't ever been mentioned before that point, but it was in the war with all the. He was one of the resurrected people in the war.
Okay.
He mentioned the fact that the Byakugan can extend the range of Genjutsus.
Interesting.
I have no idea why, but it just evidently can. That's almost never brought up, but that's mainly just because there's not that many actually relevant Byakugan users.
Oof.
Yeah, the tribe kind of got shafted. And there's not much that can be done about it.
Yeah.
Unless you want to rewrite Naruto plot.
Yeah.
The light novels helped with that, but I mean, those are the light novels. You can take them or leave them. Also, you want to know something very silly
Sure.
from the original series? You want to know part of the reason why Neji always got such good grades?
Okay.
I'll give you a moment to think about it, and you can tell me.
Oh. Yeah, I just thought about it.
He can look over everyone else's test sheets while they're doing it.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot you.
Right, infinite chakra, it's a thing.
um.
Does he even need it? You barely even use chakra with him.
Probably, but since I'm here, I might as well try the survival without it.
Also, you didn't balance it. You only have 9 of each,
Yeah,
and then
I was trying to find the place to put get up.
ah, that's a 2x1, correct?
Yep.
Okay.
Don't really need a 5 to type jutsu attack.
No, we don't.
We'll
But
get
now we
like
have the problem of
400. Then. Oh crap! Yeah.
yeah. Now we have this problem of we need to fit a red one in.
Then I need to fit a trigram 64 palms somewhere as well.
Okay, so the answer should be we should remove a blue, remove a green, put in 64 palms, and then some empty chips.
Okay.
So pick a blue and a green to remove. Is what I would say.
Okay. Do I have a ninjutsu attack 5 up? Yep. Okay. That solves one. And
He has anti-stun, doesn't he? Does he necessarily need the stuff that helps with being stunned? I don't know, just thought. Because I'm just trying to think of like what thing could we remove. Did we ever figure out what those things even do?
nope.
Okay. Because it seems like they would be helpful, but who knows? Did we ever equip Invincible Dash on anyone?
Nope.
Nope. Okay. All right. Yeah, that would be good because then we have 2 2x1s. Oh wait, we have to place this though. That's the issue.
Mm-hmm.
Which means that we probably shouldn't have removed them both in the same place. Because well, I have no idea. By the way, at any point that you want to call the stream, we could. Just to let you know.
Yeah, I feel we should still go for a bit longer because it was chaos at the start.
Right, exactly. Chaos and pandemonium. Chaos, chaos. That's not bad. Now we just need to place red. Which we have a 2x1 red, right?
Yeah, I literally removed the 2x1 earlier, so.
There we go. We now have Neji.
Yay, now I
And
can.
my god, look at that ninjutsu attack.
Yeah.
830 times
Get
50%.
stronger and
Yeah.
strong. You got what it takes to survive?
Just for comparison, I want to hit the same enemies. Also, sorry for any person that's watching my stream. I'm seeing myself dropping a bajillion frames now.
Yeah. 1245, by the way.
1200 and...
That's how much taijutsu attack you have.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, because 830 with the additional 50%. And that always hit me that much.
99 rotation. Oh, come on. It still does 1 per hit. Remember when we tried to increase the damage of that to 2 per hit? And now we're at over 1,000 ninjutsu attack and it's still not enough.
Because they never wanted it to be a broken move.
So instead, rotation with 99. Let's go.
Yep. It unironically does more damage now. Let's see how your perfect defense handles my perfect defense. Just point that out because in the original Naruto, they both said that they had perfect defense.
And they both got it broken.
Yep. Well, to be fair, I don't know if rotation was ever actually technically broken.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. It just, he got hit when rotation wasn't up, was what happened. What happened? Did you go into the octagon mode?
Nah.
I saw the white glowy effect. I was like, wait, what?
Yeah, it's for Gentle Fist.
Oh, okay.
12 on the last hit.
Nope, he just doesn't have a line.
Okay.
Think you can dodge it. So, ironically, the only threat here is actually Kasame.
Yeah.
Because Itachi can only ever do 1 damage to you.
71?
Yeah, whereas Kasame does a lot more. Wait, Itachi hit you for 2? What?
Yeah, the uppercut does more damage per hit.
Okay.
You know what? Screw you, I'm gonna fight Kisame. He's a bigger threat now.
Yes, he is. The problem is, Itachi's more disruptive. Oh, there you go. He just ran face first into rotation. We're doing 3 damage per hit. We're doing 3 and then 2 and then 1. So the initial hits are stronger.
Go. Dodge him. Rotation. 8 trigrams to paw. 8 paw. 16 paw. 32 paw.
This was like the ultimate fuck you technique when we're playing 1v1. Me and my brother. Well, no, there's one that's more fuck you than this. Can you guess what it is? What?
Through with Sengun?
No. The most fuck you technique I've ever seen, and I think it's true for almost every game ever if you put them in. Oh, I'm playing a Shikamaru. My chakra is almost down. Your chakra is really high. Shadow Possession Jutsu. I'll wait for my chakra to restore. The 5 minutes it takes to restore the chakra.
That is quite strong, yes.
That is strong and the most annoying thing I've ever seen in any fighting situation ever. Oh hey, let's stall both of our characters for basically 5 minutes.
Alright. Okay. After this, you want to do some campaign mode?
Yeah. Even though we're probably not going to go through much more of like the first 3 chapters.
I mean, we did power up Kakashi. Do you want to go through the Kakashi mode instead?
Yeah, and I think after that, as much as I would... You want to do Kakashi Saga?
That's what I was just saying, yes.
Okay, I just heard you want to do Kakashi period, and I thought you meant the survival that I couldn't beat with him.
No, I meant, since we can't go through the story mode, do you want to do the Kakashi Saga?
Oh, I didn't hear the word Saga. Okay, I'll just check what Neji had real quick.
Yeah. To be fair, I didn't say the word Saga, I just said do the Kakashi mode.
Oh, okay.
But I forgot that it was called Kakashi Saga specifically. Huh. Even more ninjutsu attack.
Yay.
That's really so useful.
I love how we were doing 100 with rotation.
Let's get.
Okay,
Right.
give me like 30 seconds. I just want to see if against like the first single enemy how much Neji does. I literally quit right after, but I just want to see like versus Sakura how much if we do more than one for the whole 64 palms.
Okay.
Probably, but I don't know if we'll do more.
Here goes. Possible. Here goes. 8 trigrams.
2?
8 paw. 16 paw.
She just has stronger defense than Itachi, evidently.
64 paw.
Kisame. Itachi did 1 all the way.
No, because with Itachi, he started at 3, went down to 2, and then down to 1. Did you not notice that?
No, I thought this only happened with Kisame.
No, and that's what Itachi too. We can go back and we can see it too. Violated it so far.
Okay. You probably have the lowest ninjutsu defense than Naruto, right?
8 trigrams to paw. 8 paw.
3,
16 paw.
2,
1.
32 paw.
Jesus, yeah.
That's
better-
exactly what happened with
It's
Itachi.
better to just spam rotation in their face. Remember this, Naruto? Remember this?
Yep. Naruto remembers.
Impossible.
No, don't let him use the combo you.
Oh yeah, that's something I should just let happen to just show it. Jesus, I forgot
Here's
how
the
far.
combo.
Do the combo, Kakashi. No, not that one.
Impossible.
That's not a combo.
I forget how far he wanted you with that stuff.
remember when all of those punches did like 15?
Yeah, I remember. Epic Farm remembers.
Meanwhile, I'm just
Remember
standing
when
here.
Kamui did like, remember when that lightning blade did like 40?
Yeah.
That was just 5. It's
I
still
said
neat.
I'm just standing here, and now I just have the Metal Gear Rising song in my head.
Yeah.
Standing
Except unlike
here,
Armstrong, you can
I
actually get knocked back.
realize. I should play that on stream at some point.
That sounds fun. Play some Metal Gear Rising with Vengeance.
Thought he had a line like, "So, that was it, huh?"
Right.
You got it?
What a drag.
Well, Kakashi Saga.
Let's go.
So I think it takes maybe more than half an hour. You want to just go until it stops?
Yeah, let's just go until it stops or until, like, we want to quit.
Okay.
In case the final fight gives us a bunch of trouble.
Kakashi Saga. Deathmatch against the Akatsuki.
I love how it's Kakashi that says it when all the other time it's Naruto, because it's Kakashi Saga. It's my story now. Fuck you.
Catastrophes happen when you least expect them, don't they? What an exasperating state of affairs. I've been waiting. Come on in.
We're both here.
By the way, I hope that no one saw either of you come here.
Of course not. We took the strictest precautionary measures as ordered.
Something tells me I don't want to ask. At any rate, this is quite an ordeal.
Meaning...
I'll tell you straight up, we've confirmed Akatsuki movement.
what?
Sightings have been reported by an Anbu Black Ops team.
But according to what Jiraiya found out, they weren't supposed to be coming after Naruto for a long time.
It's only hearsay. If you've got complaints, tell them, not me.
That's Mugface.
Regardless of the details, what I'm worried about is Naruto.
I'm with you. Unfortunately, as fate would have it, he's...
On a mission?
Yes, I ordered him to accompany Sakura on a transport mission. They should
Which
be
you do in the
down
campaign mode, I want to
expecting
point
them
out.
very
Yep,
soon.
the transport mission I believe
Maybe
is
it'd be
chapter
better to
2 or
find them
3.
and bring them back.
Go immediately. If you head towards Rock-on Lake, you should find them. I shouldn't need to remind you, but don't let Naruto catch on.
I understand.
Guy, you go investigate the area where those sightings were reported. Discovering their objective is a priority. Got that?
Leave it to me. I shall investigate with all my power.
I'll be joining the investigation as well, once I get back with Naruto.
Kakashi, what do you mean by that?
Oh, nothing. Well then, should we start preparations for departure?
I loved...
Oh.
Okay,
Go ahead.
nah, you go. Oh, another cutscene.
We're pressing.
Hey, are you thinking of bringing Lee along?
Yes, I'm gonna have him serve as a go-between with the village. This is a secret mission, so I can't rely on anyone else.
Yes, I will do my very best.
Good, that's the spirit, Lee.
We're up against the Akatsuki. Lee won't be able to...
Lee won't participate in battle, and if it ever came to that, I'll make sure to protect Lee, just like you protect Naruto.
All right, I get the picture.
Now go! They aren't gonna wait for you!
I know. All right then, best of luck.
Lee, let's get going.
Right!
I'm glad they managed to get the voice actors for this.
I'm glad too. So, I'm now imagining an alternate version of the Chapter 3 transport mission where you just get jumped by Kasame and Itachi. And it's like, at such low levels, what would you even do?
Yeah.
Imagine, like, final survival mode fight 1-on-2, Kasame and Itachi, but you're Chapter 3 Naruto and Sakura.
And Neji.
What would you even do?
Neji was here too.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Naruto, Sakura, and Neji. I don't think it'll make much of a difference
Yeah.
having Neji here too, but okay.
To be honest, because Neji is here and pure canon stuff, they're literally fighting people most of the time, and so Neji has the Byakugan all of the time, so he'd probably be able to spot that there's 2 huge chakras way bigger than any of those fodder bandits approaching.
That's if he had time to, considering how fast Itachi and Kasame are.
Yeah.
Keep in mind, Part 1 characters we're talking about, compared to Akatsuki members, which are high even by Shippuden standards. And even amongst them, Itachi is known for his speed.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, he might not even have time to react. Granted, he does actually have 20 meters of vision, which is quite a lot. But, I don't know, do you think that...
Do you remember the place they mentioned? Because there's no red spot unlike usually.
No, but I know it was a village. Because, remember, Lee is going to be the go-between for the village. So I believe it's like one of those 4 green villages down there. 1, 2, 3, or the mountain one. That's a forest.
Oh no, they're doing the transport mission on a lake, so... Button Swamp, no. That's a temple. That's a fort. That's a village. That's a citadel, that's the sand village, that's the hill, and okay, so there's only this lake. Oh, yeah, there's the literal boat we were in on the picture. Okay.
Random encounter.
I think this one was scripted, actually, because it happened on the blue spot.
With cutscenes, question mark? Yes.
Feels pretty awesome to finish a mission, doesn't it?
Yeah, I know. It's almost a waste to go straight back to the village.
Oh, so Neji isn't with them. Okay.
Then, hey!
Oh my god, yes, I remember what happened.
Why don't we stop somewhere, Sakura? Isn't there a cafe up ahead? I can treat you to a bunch of sweet dumplings.
I am getting hungry. I guess it's okay if you're treating.
Choice! It's a done deal! Oh boy, this is totally a date!
Hey, what a coincidence. We can go back together.
What? Kakashi-sensei?
Phew, just in time.
Sensei, are you just getting back too?
Yeah, you could say that. What's wrong, Naruto? Do I have something on my face?
Where did you come from? You have the worst timing! I mean, I was just about to go on a date with Sakura!
Sorry, it was pure coincidence.
Hey, I don't remember saying this was a date.
Bonk!
What?
It looks like they haven't encountered the Akatsuki yet. It's odd. Why would they waste the perfect opportunity to nab him? Maybe they're not targeting Naruto after all.
Kakashi-sensei, what's with the sour face?
Must be your imagination. Anyway, let's start heading back.
Oh man, no way!
I wish that exact cutscene would have played without, like, the Akatsuki mention in the main story, because that's literally what happened in the... Because, yeah, for those of you who don't know, in the whole story, you basically have control of Kakashi, in the very first mission of the story and the very last one, and in the middle, you never see Kakashi pretty much anywhere.
Right.
You know, because Kakashi has really high stats on your average playthrough, you'd probably be like, "Where's the broken Jonin character so that I can stomp through this level?"
He's off doing things like this.
Yeah. So I would have loved to have that exact cutscene, but without having to read through Kakashi's mind.
Right, it would be cool if it was the exact same cutscene, but without the thought bubbles in the actual mission.
Mm-hmm. Because yeah, this is literally at the end of post one of the chapters.
Looks like we've reached the village. If only Kakashi wasn't here, I'd be on a date with Sakura.
There isn't a sign of them. What's going on here?
Kakashi-sensei. Before reporting back, we were hoping to stop by Ichiraku.
Huh? What for?
You're gonna treat, right? Although it's ramen now, not dumplings.
Oh, sure. Let's do it.
I'll pass. I don't want to anger Naruto any more than I already have.
We'll excuse ourselves then. Come on, Naruto.
Oh.
Hey, Sakura, wait up! See ya, Kakashi-sensei!
You'd better report everything after you eat your ramen. I wonder if there's been any contact from Guy.
I love the first series Naruto when everything is so innocent.
Right. Everything's so innocent and sweet and, you know, childlike.
Mm-hmm.
And then all the stuff about Tail Beast starts coming up.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then suddenly the tuning exams are over. Things
That's
get real.
music, what?
Good work. Now we can relax a little. But we can't let Naruto out of the village.
Sorry
a
for
while.
starting the cutscene.
Well, about that, there didn't seem to be anyone following Naruto. Do you think they're really targeting him? And have you heard back from Guy? He hasn't contacted you yet, has he?
No, not yet. But we've had information from other sources.
Meaning?
Based on intelligence from the Hidden Sand Village. A fellow known to be a member of the Akatsuki was spotted near the border. Go immediately and investigate. And get some evidence of what their intentions are.
And if I should encounter them and enter into battle?
Make sure to come back alive. I can hope for nothing more.
Yeah, it's...
I understand.
Yeah, because for context, the only real encounter with the Akatsuki at this point, I believe, was when Itachi and Kisame just showed up in the Hidden Leaf Village and took out Kakashi.
Right. They took out Kakashi. I believe Itachi pinned Sasuke up to a wall.
Yeah, that's when they were after Naruto and Jiraiya showed up.
Yeah. And then Itachi just kind of left and convinced Kasame to leave with him.
Yeah, because they didn't want to, at the very least, exhaust themselves against Jiraiya.
Right, and as we found out later, and as you found out later, Itachi was secretly trying to protect the Leaf Village anyway.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, that was a big reveal.
Right, that he's actually been a good guy working on the inside from this entire time. And yeah, that was the big reveal to Sasuke that, oh hey, all of that anger you had towards me, yeah, I did that to make you stronger. Oh, I wonder where we have to go. Maybe the black silhouette.
Maybe the Black Itachi silhouette.
But anyway, so yeah, all that stuff with Sasuke was just to make him stronger so that he could help do, I forget exactly what it was. But it's basically just for his benefit. Also, I can't join in and help even if I want to. Because you haven't found Guy yet.
I was about to say, whoops, better not leave that virtue orb on the ground, but then I'm like, wait, why would I?
We have infinite virtue. We're fine.
Mm-hmm.
We're regular virtuosos.
Virtuosos. Nice one.
Thank you.
Seems that the hidden Sand Village's information was correct. You're there, aren't you? Come on out!
It's been a while, Kakashi.
No need for pleasantries. I just want to ask you a few things.
Unfortunately, I have no intention of providing you with any information. Would you mind if I asked you to leave?
Sorry, but I can't go empty-handed.
I really don't wish to fight you,
Which is true.
but it's inevitable.
Which is also true.
Mm-hmm.
Because as we know, Itachi really doesn't want to fight Kakashi. So this is the quote-unquote canon fight. And yeah, he's a lot weaker than survival mode.
It's over.
So how much easier is that compared to when we first did it?
Really much easier. I mean, if I remember,
Right.
I had to use. It was one of the rare fights where we had to use items.
Those questions now.
Yeah.
Oh, the team.
Why are you traveling to and from the Land of Fire? Hopefully you'll be honest. Otherwise... I'm not as naive as you might think.
Oh. I think you are. This is the end.
Tsukuyomi. It's a fake. He completely disappeared. He got away clean.
I'm
I
surprised.
should return to the village. I'm starting to worry about Guy.
Sorry, I interrupted the cutscene.
Alrighty, Itachi. Another time then.
I'm surprised that. No, it's probably a sprite thing. Never mind.
I hear
We'll
you
talk
found
about
the
it when the
Akatsuki's
cutscene
hiding
goes.
place.
Yes, thanks to Guy. Lee, let's hear your report.
Right. Kakashi-sensei, are you familiar with Dragon's Pool?
Yeah, the underground lake south of the Hidden Leaf Village, right?
Guy-sensei and I came
Right.
across a man in a black coat by the pool's entrance. And then, Guy-sensei followed this man down underground.
I'd better go and help him.
Yes, make your way towards Dragon's Pool right away.
Wait, I will go too.
Your mission has been completed. I can't allow you to come along.
But I...
Did Guy order you to come after him?
No, but he did tell me to try completing 10,000 push-ups before he came back.
That's such a guy in
Sounds
League.
like Guy.
Yep. Even Kakashi agrees.
Orders as well. Lee, you are to follow through with Guy's instructions. Is that clear?
Yes, ma'am. I will go start on those push-ups. If I can do 10,000 of them, it means that he will return safely.
We still don't know whether or not they intend to harm Naruto. I hope we can at least verify that much. Good luck.
Right.
Is there another cutscene or are we good now? Okay.
We're good. Okay, so you wanted to talk about the Tsukuyomi thing?
No, it was a sprite thing that I wanted to talk about.
What is it?
It's probably just that this sprite does not exist. But I was like, wait, why would Kakashi ever fight Itachi with his bandage on his Sharingan?
Right, it's because there's no sprite with it. Well, there is, but it's only during one of the attacks. There'd be no sprite with him having it open constantly, right? Well, it's just like, why would Sasuke ever fight without his Sharingan at all?
Ah crap, I was too slow to use.
That is exactly what Kakashi would do in that situation.
Yeah. I missed.
Where are you aiming, buddy?
Fuck you. Skip the ending scene because I don't need to stay on it.
Yeah. So, interesting thing I noticed there was the whole fact that I knew that Tsukuyomi was fake just because of the fact that he had time to react to it, and real Tsukuyomi wouldn't give you time to react.
Yeah.
It's pretty instant. And, believe it or not, Tsukuyomi can be a kill move.
Oh?
Yeah. According to a light novel and a data book, Tsukuyomi can make you live throughout your entire life. Can effectively, in a split second, make you live the entire rest of your life until you're dead. And then you snap back to your body, and all of that information overloads your brain immediately and kills you. And that happened in the light novel. Specifically, he did it to a specific woman of the Uchiha clan during the Uchiha clan massacre. Which, you know about that one, because that's the entire backstory of why Sasuke hates Itachi.
Yeah.
Yeah. But evidently Itachi had a lover at the time, and he wanted her to live a good life, so he made her live her entire rest of her lifetime happy with him. Yeah, according to her perspective, and she grew old and died with him. But then it was all just Tsukuyomi, and it all happened in under a second, and the moment it snapped back, she just immediately died before she realized what happened.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that way to ensure that she, quote-unquote, had a happy life despite what he had to do. Which, I mean, in a way is weirdly honorable, but yes, that does mean that Itachi can turn it into a kill move.
Yeah, the weirdest merciful happy killing I've ever seen.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. It's weird. But whatever. Hi, Kasame. Have you seen any Kasame fights in the anime? I forget.
I've seen the...
It's just as the report said. Guy should be just up ahead. It looks like I'd better catch up with him soon.
Okay, so I have seen the one with the fake clone at the very start of Shippuden, and I've seen the one against the... I don't remember who he was against, but I do remember him losing his sword to someone.
It was Guy, I believe. Mike Guy.
Maybe. I think so, yeah, I'm not sure.
Involving the 30% clone?
Oh, the 30%. Yeah, that's the one at the start of Shippuden.
Okay. Okay, sorry. Yeah, I was thinking of the 30% clone that fought my guy, and yeah, that guy has some pretty crazy scaling. And here's the weird thing about Kasame. Because of how his blade works, he gets stronger based off of how strong his enemy is, simply because he absorbs their chakra and gains their power through his blade. Which is part of what makes him so much of a threat, because if he's fighting an opponent that completely outclasses him, as long as he can get a specific, as long as he can get a specific thing, I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to break a cracked floor.
Doesn't seem to work.
Yeah. Anyway, as long as he can get a hit on them, he can absorb some of their power and help close the gap. Which is what he used to keep up with Guy when Guy went into the gates.
Mm-hmm. It doesn't look like I can pass through here. Looks like I may have overlooked something.
But yeah, I think he also fought the Eight Tails dude.
Yeah. I think. Yeah, he did.
Which is
And
where
that
he
one
truly,
was
where the sword truly got revealed and how
Looks like I
strong
got the
it is.
drop on you, Kakashi.
Yeah. There I am. My guy in all his glory.
The fact that you're here must mean that Lee made it back safely.
Yeah, he's off working on those push-ups you assigned him. By the way, is this where they're hiding out?
Well, Itachi's here at least. I don't know about the others.
Hold on. You snuck in without knowing your enemy's strength?
That's what infiltration is for. To figure that kind of thing out.
It's got a point.
I don't believe it. This could be a trap, you know.
Really?
Oh.
Well, we should move ahead. No point in going back now.
Now that's the rival I know and love. Let's go!
Even after all these years, he never fails to surprise me.
An expression he often had with Naruto as well.
Oh yeah, I forgot that the camera swaps to... Yeah, I think this game was made as a single-player only game, and they added the second player later, because I can move the camera normally when I'm in first player, but then two players, no. I'm the first player, and the camera will always look from the first player to where the second is.
Right.
So if you want to do... If the second player is just running circles around the first character, the camera will just always follow them. It's like, oh, I want to go.
Right. Oh, well. Go back to where you're standing. Even just holding right. Oh. I was saying, even just holding right, I can run circles around you without touching any other button.
This is such... I don't know. I feel I could genuinely see that scene of just guy running a whole lot, and Kakashi just taking out his book. Thought I could interact.
Yeah, I can see that too. Shadow Clone, what are you doing? That laughable sound like Majora's Mask. There's something over there, evidently, through this wall.
Let's go!
Allies recovery.
Are we supposed to be down here? I think so. Oh, yes.
And we're probably going to be able to go through the enemies with max stats.
Right, and especially when there's two of us.
Mm-hmm.
I remember when we struggled for this fight in a long, when we struggled in this fight for a long time.
Yeah, the first time we played.
Yeah. It was the first time I got to taste the wrath of Itachi.
How easily you were lured here.
Although somewhat unwilling.
Be it a trap or not, there are times when one cannot retreat. Like now, this is one of those times.
Like he said, sorry, but this time is going to be different.
Are we going to get the joke that guy never remembers Kisame?
That's right. You won't be leaving here alive this time.
Oh, hey, I remember you.
Killing you isn't absolutely necessary. But for the time being, I can't have you interfering with our plans.
For the time being, I can fix it so he never interferes again.
Aw, no joke.
Okay. I love how
By the way,
Kakashi had the, oh hey, I remember you.
So that's interesting. I'll go ahead and do this to pause it for a little bit. That's interesting that even in this cutscene, you can tell that Itachi doesn't want to actually kill these two.
Yeah.
So even back here, whenever this happened, because I don't know what point in the show there was, they were still hinting at the fact that he's actually a good guy. And they did that with a very clear difference between what him and Kasame, because Kasame very clearly just wants to kill these nuisances.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. I just thought I'd point that out real quick.
Oh, they have more health than earlier, okay.
You can spam, I can spam. Let's go, boys. Nice! That was fun.
Yeah. That sound. Yeah, normally it's way harder because instead of hitting for like 100 or like 70 for the dynamic entry, it's like 40 and 25.
Stop the intruders.
Oh, that song is nice.
Or can we be friends now and talk about your plans?
Aren't you hilarious? I'm afraid the fun's just getting started. Right, Itachi?
Let's go. Staying any longer would be useless.
Are you sure? We can annihilate these two in no time.
Don't underestimate them. Using any more chakra right now would be suicide.
I guess there's no need to jump the gun right now. We still have some time before we have to get to work.
I see.
You've won, Kakashi. This fight is yours.
Wait! We'll settle this another time.
Kakashi, aren't you gonna go after them?
We know what they're up to, that's all we need. Right now isn't the time to pursue them.
Well, if you say so, I'll drop it.
Anyway, let's go and report back. Lee must be worried.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Hold on, Lee.
That got him going.
Note to self.
How they just disappeared.
Yeah. Note to self: add this to my playlist because I found it really nice.
Very cool. If it wasn't copyright, I might add it into my D&D campaign, but it's copyright, so no.
I'll probably use it for. I'll probably try and find an MP3 of it and put it in my EDO Pro.
Yep.
For
Just
the...
be sure not to play that on stream.
Oh, hey.
Stupid tree! Get out of my way!
Kick the tree out of its roots.
Finally!
That was such a combo.
Right? You kicked them into the air and I just dynamic entry'd them.
No, you dynamic entry'd them into me while I was going for Lightning Blade. Then you charged up a second dynamic entry as I hit him to hit him out of the massive speed that that Lightning Blade does. That's even better.
Yeah. Yeah, that is.
Dynamic entry into Lightning Blade into dynamic entry. You wanna do the primary lotus to someone?
Yeah.
Please tell me I get to do my Lightning Blade. Thank you.
Where is another one?
Did you manual aim that? I didn't see your lock-on thing.
Oh, I just pressed the button and it hit? So I might have been at the right angle, I have no idea.
You accidentally manual aimed the dynamic entry, that's funny.
Yes, yes it is. I wonder how many wild battles you can get into if you just wandered around the world map.
Probably an infinite amount of them.
Okay.
Dynamic entry when you do both Lee and Guy together.
Yeah.
I want to see. I know that the Eight Tails Jinchuriki has like the double lariat move with the Raikage. I'd love to see an equivalent version with Lee and Guy doing the dynamic entry.
Or Lee and Guy doing double Lotus. Doing the hidden Lotus thing, but with both of them holding on to the person as they pile drive them into the floor. Yeah, imagine a dynamic entry kick on both sides of someone's chest.
Mm-hmm.
One in the chest, one in the back. Or both sides of someone's head. One in the face and one in the back of their head.
I mean, that's what a double lariat is supposed to be, right? You lariat both ways of the head, and the head just. I think the head just goes off.
Yep, smoosh. It pops. That's what it's supposed to happen. But this is anime, so it's censored a little bit.
Yeah.
A lot, but a little bit.
And it probably
Based on what
doesn't work on certain super high
doesn't seem
enemies.
like they're ready to make a move in public yet.
Because of scaling.
And once
Yeah.
we figured that out, they tried to get rid of us. That's basically what happened, in a nutshell.
If that's the case, Naruto should be safe for the time being. By the way, what happened to Guy?
Oh, he's over with Lee. He wanted to let him know he was safe as soon as he could.
Oh, I see. Huh?
Naruto.
Grandma! I just about had it! How long do I have to stay in the village? How come I'm the only one that's not allowed to leave town?
Oh, sorry, Naruto. That restriction is lifted effective immediately.
Huh?
From this point on, it's back to missions as normal.
Really? Are you serious? I can go on missions?
Of course.
All right! I can finally go outside!
Good for you, Naruto.
Yeah! Well, guess I'll be on my way now!
He has no idea what we've been through worrying about him.
I love that Tsunade face.
Well, at least the danger has passed for the time being, huh?
But the day will eventually come when we have to deal with them.
Yes, and when that time comes, I'll be counting on you, Kakashi.
Right.
He will fail you. Because we've seen that day in the actual series.
Yeah. Especially when it comes to when the next time the Akatsuki show up in the Hidden Leaf Village.
Right, and no one can do anything about it.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, well, it is exactly 6 hours and 58 seconds.
To be fair, the Konohamaru getting getting one of the pain clones damaged enough to defeat, to force them to be fed into the machine to be basically resurrected. It was pretty cool.
Naruto Uzumaki Chronicles 2!
It just shows how fodder that one clone was. How fodder that one pain thing was.
Mm-hmm.
Just in terms of durability, anyway.
Yeah.
Either way, anything else? This is a weird stream.
Yes, it was probably the weirdest stream I've had.
Yeah, probably the weirdest one I've had too, and probably the weirdest one I'll have for a long time. And this is the first April Fool's stream I've ever done.
Yeah, it feels like we've been the one that got tricked by the fact that it's April Fool's, honestly. I'm glad we managed to... Okay, it's getting really loud, so I'll go on the load screen because there's no music.
Yeah, anyway.
Yeah, I'm glad that we decided to test Parsec one last time on the bridge mission.
Right, exactly. And yeah, it worked well, and we actually eventually got it to work.
After an hour and a half or something like that.
Right. So, notes for the future. If you want to try this again, run your computer for 2 hours before the stream.
Yeah, at this point, if we're planning to do this in the morning, just watch YouTube videos until you fall asleep, I guess. And keep the computer running throughout the night.
Or either that, or just start the stream 2 hours later and don't go as long. That could also work.
Yeah, I mean, I tend to watch YouTube when I fall asleep anyways. It's just that normally, because I don't want to have it running all the night, I tend to unplug it and just let the battery run off.
Right. So, I guess before we sign off, let's see I have one final question for you.
No?
Would you ever, now that we've gotten some technical bugs out, hopefully, would you ever be interested in us doing like an actual legitimate series of this game? Or no?
This game, we've already did it, both of us together, so probably not.
Any other games, though?
Something like Gladius, I wouldn't mind.
Alright. So, this will be my official announcement that when Shining Force ends, there's a couple of games I have on my list for nostalgia, but one of them is Gladius. And we'll be doing a playthrough of myself and Surtur playing together 2-player on Gladius, which is a PlayStation 2 game very near and dear to my heart, but it won't be on Friday, it will be on a Tuesday. Of course,
yeah,
that will only be when Shining Force is over, which who knows how long that will be, but... So, Does that all sound good to you, sir? Were you gonna say anything?
Uh, I was about to say, yeah, I guess it makes sense for a series to not be on Variety Friday and take the spot for like potentially months, because from the way we've been playing Gladius when we tried it, we played it like 15 hours or something total, and we're still not through the first area.
Right, which now that I think about it, we're probably gonna have to restart that.
Yeah.
Because if we want to do all of our progress on stream, which is something I like to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can
if
have a...
we want to restart it, we could always restart it with Erlin's campaign instead. Not Erlin, with Valen's campaign instead. It's up to you.
I feel I still want to do the first one and yell at Usus for telling us lies.
Yeah, we could talk about how much of a liar Usus is.
The tutorial is feeding us lies.
Alright. Real quick. Why don't you just load up Gladius and then we'll run the intro cutscene just as a little teaser for them, for Gladius, and also to see how well it's currently going to run.
Okay.
So we can get a little teaser image for everyone at home that happens to still be watching this right now. I don't know how many people will be.
I don't know how you endured through the first quarter.
Yeah. I don't know, maybe they just skipped through.
Yeah.
I'm certainly not going to tell them to do so. I'm going to probably put in the description, this is a perfectly normal Variety Friday or something. That
Wrong
does
game.
not look like Gladius.
Wrong game. That's my racing game.
This game I have no attachment to, but if you want to do a nostalgic thing on your channel for some reason, we can do that.
I don't think with the small delay of Parsec and this being one of the most harshest games from what I've seen in terms of like default settings. Because most game you've got like some assist to help you turn and stuff if you're not a big racing guy. And that's the game that kind of forced me into getting good and not just always going full send on my turns, because there's no help for that.
Between Imperia and Nordok.
Yeah, let's let the cutscene.
The Imperial Emperor sought to conquer Nordok once and for all, but the barbarian king resisted. His was the only land to withstand the power of Imperia. Sensing the impending danger, the Affinity Gods strove to stop the senseless brutality with storms of wind, rain, and fire. But man's destiny would not be denied. Violence had again awakened the powers of chaos. The Dark God was reborn. His unmatched fury laid waste to both armies. All seemed lost. Drawn by the eternal conflict, the legendary warriors of light, the Valkyrie, joined in the battle. But even they were no match for the Dark God. In a final desperate act, the Affinity Gods lent their strength to the Queen of the Valkyrie. Her sacrifice banished the Dark God once again, but it came at a great price. The Valkyrie were all but destroyed. The few survivors of that terrible day vowed never to let darkness rise again. Imperia's army withdrew from Nordok, and a temple was built over the corpse of the Dark God, sealing its evil inside. Soon, Nordok and Imperia forged an uneasy peace, which brought about a return to an old way of life. the gladiator games. Arenas were constructed in all the lands where battles were fought to entertain, not to conquer. In time, humankind's memories of the past darkness grew dim.
Okay. It's been a while
And I
since
believe
did
that's the first time you've gotten to see that without lag.
Yeah, because the first time we watched it was lagging more than this.
Yep. So yes, this is the game we would get to play on Nostalgia Tuesday. And the gladiator arenas in this game is actually what I based the bloodless arenas of Guardiana off of in my D&D campaign. Similar concept. How in this game, if you go into a wild battle, death is permanent. But if you go into a gladiator arena, everything can be healed off.
Interesting.
Yep. Yeah. It's a way for players to fight to the death in battles without actually having to worry about the permanent consequences that come with death.
Thanks for reminding me of the campaign. I almost had it gone from memory that I should watch it this weekend when you're not streaming.
Yep. Good idea. We have tomorrow and the next day, and speaking of, I should probably end this live stream.
Yeah.
So, I don't really have any viewers right now. Should I go raid somebody? Who's even... Actually, I know someone I'm going to go raid. I'm going to go raid somebody, but let me sign off on YouTube. Hold on. Yes?
Snack?
Sure, thank you.
I got it for me, but it's not smooth enough, so I can't eat that.
Okay, thank you.
That's still pretty tasty.
Yep. I just got delivered some yogurt. Anyway, thank you, Discord, for... Discord. Thank you, YouTube, for watching, and I'll see you next time. This is so scuffed. Goodbye.
Yes, this was the stupidest, craziest stream I've ever had.
Okay, and I stopped the recording. So now let's go. I'm going to go raid somebody. Are you going to raid anybody? Or you just...
I want to check if who is live and the people I follow, and probably...
The person I'm going to go raid, if you want to raid the same person, is Agma Sect, which if you check in bot announcements for my server, he's currently live doing Mountain Blade Warband. That's who I'm going to go raid, because he's another buddy of mine I met recently while streaming.
Okay.
I don't know if you subscribe to him, though. That's the reason why.
Yeah, I don't...
Also, I don't know if I have any viewers, but hey, I will raid people.
My Opera has been open this entire time.
Wait, it has?
Yeah, I opened it because I thought something was going wrong with my internet. Did a speed test and forgot to close it again.
Well, but yeah, on your rating thing for Stream Manager, look up Agma Sect. And
I don't know what this Stream Manager thing to raid people you're talking about.
Twitch? Oh, do you just do the whole /raid thing?
Yeah, I mean, that's literally the only time I raided someone was when I did the /raid thing, so yeah.
If you want to do that, then that works, and I'll DM you the actual specific name.
I mean, I'd be curious to know what you're talking about.
This one. Well, if you're watching my stream, you can see what happens when I raid them.
Oh, good idea. Well,
So
it would be nice if... Oh, yeah, your Twitch stream, yeah.
Yeah, my Twitch stream.
It would be nice if... Oh, yeah. It's going to sound weird, it's going to sound echoey. You know what?
Yeah, my Twitch stream.
Okay, so...
Do you want it ready up for the raid?
No, I thought when I was saying I'd like to know that Twitch Manager thing, I was expecting to see the Twitch Manager thing on your screen.
Well, I was just going to go raid him, and I thought you wanted to see what his channel was.
Oh, that... That guy, yeah.
Yep. That's who I was going to go with.
Oh, clearly looks like Oblivion era graphics.
Crap.
Yep, it's Mountain Blade. You want to go raid them too?
Sure, I don't have anyone I
That's what Ymira was for, and
particularly
Ymira
want
has
to raid.
disappeared off the planet.
It's doing that thing again.
It's doing that thing
So
again.
why not?
It's doing that thing again. There we go. Okay.
Jeremy should have gotten enough levels.
I'll
Jeremy should have gotten enough levels to where I can reasonably
raid this
yeah, he's got a couple
person.
levels. Oh. Yeah,
don't know
buddy.
if-
Hey, guess who my new negotiator is?
Okay. I misread and I said, "Oh, we're about to raid this Agma Von Sect. The raid has been cancelled." I was like, "Wait, what? No, it says the raid has been created. I just can't read because I'm a Yu-Gi-Oh player, I guess."
A lot of things delayed due to mismanagement. So yeah.
I missed that.
Go for the
Hear that, Ezekiel?
go for the low fruit of Yu-Gi-Oh players can't read.
Okay.
Others get to dictate your time.
So yeah, I'll click the button because the viewer hasn't said anything in the chat, so they're either lurking or they forgot their computer is on. So I don't think they're going to have anything to say about the person we're about to raid.
Jeremus is a good talker, so hopefully
And stop
our right to
recording.
rule is high